Hello and welcome to the Daily Scripture Podcast. My name is Jerome Lavelle, and I hope that you're having an excellent day today. Today we will be looking at Psalm 138, verses 1 through 8. I will praise you, Lord, with all my heart. Before the gods I will sing your praise. I will bow down toward your holy temple and will praise your name for your unfailing love and your faithfulness. For you have so exalted your solemn decree that it surpasses your fame. When I called, you answered me. You greatly emboldened me. May all the kings of the earth praise you, Lord, when they hear what you have decreed. May they sing of the ways of the Lord, for the glory of the Lord is great. Though the Lord is exalted, he looks kindly on the lowly. Though lofty, he sees them from afar. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you preserve my life. You stretch out your hand against the anger of my foes. With your right hand, you save me. The Lord will vindicate me. Your love, Lord, endures forever. Do not abandon the works of your hands. Today in the book of Psalms, chapter 138, verses 1 through 8, we hear King David giving praise and thanksgiving to God. Containing only 8 verses, this psalm is nonetheless powerful. One can almost hear the emotion in King David's voice as he composes this work. In looking at the text, I see 3 themes and movements in the psalm, whose overall theme is one of thanksgiving. The first theme that I see is praise to God for answering David's prayer. We don't know what the prayer was, nor what the answer was, but David is clearly giving thanks and praise to God for answering his prayer. The second theme I see is David's assertion that God is God of the lowly. He says, though the Lord is exalted, he looks kindly on the lowly. Though lofty, he sees them from afar. The last theme I see is God as protector. David, as king, had foes all around him, yet the Lord protected him. He says in the psalm, though I walk in the midst of trouble, you preserve my life. You stretch out your hand against the anger of my foes. With your right hand, you save me. So what I see is David giving thanks and praise to God as responder to his petition, Lord and lover of the lowly, and protector against enemies. And that has me thinking about how I see God and what I would give him thanks and praise for. Let's all be modern psalmists today and pretend that we are going to write an outline for a new psalm, praising and thanking God as David did here in Psalm 138. So let's start. Think about and complete the following sentence, perhaps not making it too complex or worrying about getting the right answer, but saying what comes to my heart. Here we go. The statement is this: God and Father, today I give you thanks and praise for being my what? Let's say it again with our hearts. God and Father, today I give you thanks and praise for being my what? And just as David had 3 themes, responder to petitions, Lord and lover of the lowly, and protector from foes, let us give God 3 themes in the psalm we are writing today. You already have the first one. We just did it. So let's add 2 more. As I close this reflection, your homework is to complete the following. God and Father, today I give you thanks and praise for being my 1, and my 2 and my 3. Are you giving thanks and praise to God for these 3 things in your life? Let Him hear you say it. Thank you for joining the Daily Scripture Podcast. My name is Jerome Lavelle, and remember, our word of the day is giving thanks and praise to God. 1 and 2 and 3. Until next time, be well and be blessed.